Canadians having a great time at training. That was pure chaos. I think it was like you got to kick the ball, you got to head the ball, you got to stop the ball. You could tell who won. They were having fun. Let's have a little bit of fun here as we end up our preview show, getting to know Jordan Wilson and Jess Lisi. So I'd like to know, what is your earliest World Cup memory, Jordan?
Has to be 98 and 99. 98 for the men's side, obviously, with France and Brazil in the finals. I'm a huge Zinedine Zidane fan. Header, both goals, great performance. Also, the real Ronaldo, R9, that was a tournament he came to life after his huge injury. And then 99, Brandy Chastain,
Yes.
huge. Shirt came off, the energy was there after the PK goal, I think against China. Yeah. 5-4 on PKs, but that was a moment for me as a little boy where it really catapulted football.
I would agree with you, but I was born in 98, so it doesn't, you know.
You may proceed.
Yeah.
Young buck!
Anyway.
Woo!
My earliest was 2006 when Italy won, and I'm a big Italian fan, so yeah, we bond on this. So that's definitely my earliest memory. I remember wearing my little Cannavaro shirt and having my Italian flag down at Market Lane there, and it was the best time.
You were Market Lane. I was at the OG spot, St. Clair. That's where I was partying. But yeah, I have to say, you know what? Like, 98 for me was, well, 1982 was an early memory just because, I mean, even though I was a bebe, I looked up at a photo. Italy won that year, and I just remember seeing Paolo Maldini, just the curly cues, and just falling in love with the team. 98, I remembered because that was when I was old enough to go and party on St. Clair every time Italy did something. And then 1999, Brandy Chastain just waving the shirt in the air. Absolutely
Epic
loved
moment.
every single moment of that. Who was the player you idolized growing up?
Zinedine Zidane and Patrick Vieira, but look, it's a Women's World Cup.
Zidane also had a great header in the 2006 final.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't upset me. That's keep my spirit nice.
That's true, I do remember that.
Ladies, Charmaine Hooper, baller. Absolute baller for Canada. 71 goals in 129 appearances. When she played, it was just always someone to watch, for sure.
Well, since I grew up watching the Italians, I was actually a huge Pirlo fan. I loved watching him play. You know, he was such a playmaker. And then on the women's side, I actually grew up idolizing Christine Sinclair. So
Look at that.
yeah, so now it's pretty cool to be able to watch her still playing to this day.
To the shock of absolutely nobody, Gigi Buffon, absolutely loved him. And Erin McLeod, when she walked out, especially with that red mohawk, like, who are you? I love you. What is your most embarrassing moment on the soccer pitch?
I hate reliving these things, but I guess since it's a question, I have to answer it.
I'm excited.
OSA, anyone who's grown up in Ontario, there are 3 pitches. I was on pitch C, indoors, I think like U11. I heard the buzzer. I felt like it was from field C, but it was from field B. Oh, no. I picked up the ball to give it to the ref. He just went and pointed to the clock. There was 5 seconds left. I gave up a penalty. We lost 1-0. I'll never forgive myself. I don't touch the ball with my hands ever now. If I fall, I'm going like this. I'm putting my chin on the ground. I don't touch the ball because I gave a penalty when I was 11. I'll never forget it.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, it hurts still.
Oh, man.
I hope yours isn't as bad.
I mean, I fully fell on my butt. Yeah, so I was definitely involved in a little bit of, you know, mouthing off with some other players. The ref broke it. Yeah, I know, really shocking. The ref really broke it up. I went to go, you know, backpedal away, and I fully caught myself in my lace and just landed right on my butt in the middle of the field. So that definitely wasn't fun. And I was not 11. I was much older. So it's
like this happened last week.
Yeah, this was like a couple of years.
Blade of grass took you down. They'd be like, wait, what is it? You got to look at the pitch. Be like, what is this?
Exactly.
That's what all the guys do. There's something there. All right, what is the best goal you've ever scored?
Whew, has to be last season. Goal against Halifax, because I was missing a lot this year. This is also my first goal as a papa, as a dad. Straight in, baby. Ram Prasad, I love you, but I owned you there, buddy. Straight up. I said, get off me. I remember this play as well. Dom Sator didn't celebrate. He stayed in our half, or their half, because if every player came into our half, they could start the play. So he like celebrated from a distance. He said, yeah, go ahead, Jordan. And I realized after, I said, oh, this is a rule that I probably should remember.
You kept running, though. That was a big run.
Yeah.
All right, your goal, which was like, what, just last week?
This was
Yeah, it was in the last couple of weeks, yeah. This was...
Talk us through it, Jess.
I mean, honestly, I looked up. I was like, you know what? I can either continue to run or I can make this easy play here and just strike it from distance. The goalie was a little bit out of position, so I thought, why not go for it?
So right here, you're high-fiving homegirl. That was all you. That's that moment where you're beating your chest, you're running to the corner flag, for sure. You're like, teamwork.
Well, it was a nice pass. She could have been selfish there, so I'm happy with her pass. So I celebrate. I'm a good teammate. Come on.
I guess so.
Look at that, still going strong. And you're going to continue going strong here on Good Night Australia, New Zealand, right here on One Soccer. We will be talking all things Canada as well at this World Cup. And, of course, the big stories. Remember, 3 days away for Canada. It all gets started July 20th against Nigeria. The Olympic champs on the hunt to becoming world champions as well.